The show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the middle infield. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Home run number 5 on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
Here's Starling Marte.
The center fielder, number 2.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Quintana has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, David Peralta. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Corner has a play. And that retires the side. Zach Gallen gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now here it comes. In there for strike one. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he grounds 1 briskly to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The shortstop, Javier.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1 to Schwarber. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
The count is 1-2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Digging in, Christian Walker. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And it's fouled away. Walker is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Jason.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-2.
One ball.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting it, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 pitch.
2 balls. No.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. At the plate now, Jose Quintana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for.
At the plate, Nico Horner. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And he misses 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Throw over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Not close. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Popped him up. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-1. Digging in, Carson Kelly. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Zach Gallen. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down here 5-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set and the pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. On the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rican Havok, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Alex Young is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Alex Young. The pitcher, number 62.
Stepping in now, Jose Quintana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 8 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Marte. Ball 1.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. On the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Slow roller left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Horner at third. Bryant on second. Baez is over at first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-World? You come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Cole Calhoun. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Stone cold
Nope.
take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so serious.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So coming to the plate, Rican Havok, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Junior Guerra gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 16-1. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Ildemaro Vargas.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 5. Eduardo.
So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, and as you can see, they are way behind. Riley Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher, Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball two.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. High and deep to right center. Marte's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Rican Havok. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first
So striding forward now, Christian Walker. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and they remain well behind. Now to the plate, Jose Quintana. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That evens it up 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Men on third with 2 down. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
High chopper to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Schwarber moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher.
Digging in now, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Josh Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
for Arizona, number 10, Josh Rojas.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And as you can see, they are way behind. Yohan Lopez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Ahmed waits on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ketel Marte starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2. Starling Marte.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
The third base.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
16-1 the final today. The Chicago Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jose Quintana gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Zach Gallen is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.